Hey everyone! I wanted to make a slightly different video this week. I wanted to keep you up to date with what's happening behind the scenes of the channel. Now, this might come as a shock to some, but I've already kind of let a lot of people know this is happening. I'm retiring. In fact, today is my last day at work ever. So after more than 30 years of planning for this day, it's actually arrived and I'm retiring early to enjoy life. Now, before anyone panics, no, I'm not retiring from YouTube. I'm sure there was someone who was thinking, yay, finally enough of him. In fact, quite the opposite. This is actually good news for the channel. For those of you that don't know, every video you've watched over the last couple of years has been made while I've been working full time. I was getting up early in the morning, working late into some evenings, working lunch breaks and weekends to try and balance a job and YouTube. And to be totally honest, I found the job was just getting in the way. It meant that a lot of ideas I've wanted to explore, but I just haven't had enough hours in the day to be able to do them justice. One of the things I've always believed is that real freedom isn't about buying bigger things, new cars and new toys. It's about having choices, being able to decide when you've done enough, rather than somebody else making the decision for you or ill health stepping in and saying, you're done. This has genuinely been a goal of mine, and my wife and I have been planning for this day for over 30 years. So reaching this point feels kind of special. And now it means I get to spend more time doing something that I really enjoy, making content for all of you. So what does that actually mean? Well, hopefully you'll see more videos, higher quality videos, more live streams, and I'll have more time to build tools and improve things like my website. Now, I've been a little bit guilty of neglecting those recently, simply because life's been too busy. I'd like to spend much more time creating deeper technical videos, but I may also have enough time to start creating sort of beginner series as well. I'd rather do these and spend time getting them right than rushing just to cover the latest bit of news. I'd like to be able to do longer term product reviews, more deep dives into things like how Home Assistant can integrate, more plug-in solar experiments. Well, if the chief financial officer will actually let me take up any more space in the garden. More heat pump content, more energy policy discussions, and hopefully some completely new ideas that I simply haven't had time to tackle before. I also want to spend more time improving the website, building new tools, calculators, dashboards, and sharing even more data behind the systems I'm testing. One thing that won't change is how I work. If you've been watching for a while, you'll know that I've always tried to be open about products, manufacturers, and sponsorship, and that isn't going to change. If anything, having more time means I can be even more thorough with my testing and spend a lot more time with the devices before I publish a video or a review. Now, I want to say at this point, thank you to everybody. This channel has grown far beyond anything I ever expected. I'm grateful for every view, every comment, every suggestion, and even every bit of constructive criticism. It all helps me make the channel better. So thank you for sticking with me. Now, a few of you reach out and ask, is there a way you can support the channel? And I'm not one of these people that fills every video with a, could you sign up to Octopus using my referral code, or here is another way that you can give me money. I don't believe that those should be in every video. So what I've done is I've just put all of that on one page on the website, and occasionally I might just stick a little banner at the bottom of a video saying, if you want to help out, please check out the website. On there, you'll find affiliate links to products, and I only put affiliate links to products that I actually use, along with other ways that you can support what I do. There's absolutely no obligation, Of course, simply watching these videos, liking them and sharing them is contribution enough for most people. Finally, I'd like to ask you something. Now that I've got a bit more time, what would you like to see from the channel? Would you like more technical deep dives, more live streams, Q&As, more sort of hands-on projects, more policy discussions? I'm sure there's at least 3 of you who would like that. Maybe something completely different. And just as importantly, is there anything you'd like to see less of? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, I should say at this point, I genuinely do read every single comment and I try and reply to as many of them as I possibly can. And this feels like the perfect opportunity for you to help shape where the channel goes next. For me, this isn't really an ending. It feels much more like the beginning of the next chapter of my life. I'm incredibly excited about what's ahead, and I hope you'll join me on the journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. If I'm lucky, I'll see you back here real soon for another video. Take care. Bye-bye.